Hey, what's up, Minute on the Mountain people? I'm out on a hike today, and I'll post that on a separate video, but I got tagged. First time I've been tagged, at least that I know of, on YouTube, and I got tagged by a channel called the Unpaved Explorer. Seems like a really nice guy. His name's John Coffey. He's in Ohio, and so I'm going to go ahead and shout out his channel for the channel shout out for this. The thing I like most about his channel, probably of anything, well, there's two things. One, he's just really supportive of a lot of other YouTube channels, including mine. He comments on just about every video I post, so thank you, Unpaved Explorer, for doing that. The other thing that's cool about his channel is he's just reminded me that you don't have to live out in Timbuktu to find cool places to explore. So he does a lot of exploration in parks and in forests that are not too far outside the city. And he's had some really cool videos. So again, it's Unpaved Explorer. When you get some time, I encourage you to check out his channel. But what he asked me to do, the tag that he did, was to describe my favorite trip and then my favorite place. And he said if you have video or pictures of it, to post those with it. So my favorite trip, and this will probably sound silly, but it was the second time I took my whole family to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World dozens of times. I grew up in Florida. We went all the time. And I've been to Disneyland now twice. But the second time I took my kids, we not only had a great time, it was just maybe one of the most vivid reminders I've had of how blessed I am and how awesome my kids are. On the way down, our air conditioning went out in our van, and we were going through Las Vegas. The temperature, the thermometer in the van said 108. Then after that, it just had the letters BS on it. Like, this is enough. But it said 108, and my kids never complained. My kids never whined that trip. I hear parents who take their kids to Disneyland and they just roll their eyes like it's a mess. My kids have been so grateful the two times that we've taken them. They get along, they don't complain. And we're the kind of family that when we go to Disneyland, we're there from dusk to dawn. I mean, we're there every minute that the park is open. So that's my favorite trip, just because of how much fun we had, but just how I was reminded my kids are amazing. Now, my kids don't watch my videos very often, but if you're watching this one, Caleb, Andrew, Jordan, and Hannah, I love you guys. I'm proud of you. And I hope you know I realize just how awesome you are. The second part of his challenge was, what's your favorite place? That's tough for me. I've been fortunate. I've been in every state in the United States. I've been to Canada. I've been to Mexico. I've never been overseas. And there's just some amazing places in our country. God has really blessed us. But if I had to narrow it down to one place, it would probably be the Wind River Range in Wyoming. I used to backpack in the Wind Rivers every 4th of July weekend. I've missed it the last couple years, but we've gone so many times. Some of my favorite places in the Wind Rivers would be the Seven Lakes area, Cliff Lake, which you hike in through from the Dickinson Trailhead, and then Upper Silas Lake and Leg Lake. In fact, I'll put a little card on the video for my Leg Lake backpacking trip from 2 years ago. I took the boys up with me, and so you guys can take a look. If you haven't watched that video, check us out up at Leg Lake. It's beautiful. So part of his tag was that you also need to tag 2 other channels that you want to do this. So I'm going to tag 2 channels, but I don't want this to feel like a whole chain letter thing. So I mean, if you guys want to do this, great. If not, I understand. But the 2 channels that I'm going to tag are TrophyShot Outdoors and Becca Where To Next. So if you guys want to participate, do a video on your favorite trip and your favorite place, and then tag 2 other channels. The other thing I want to do today is just kind of give you a channel update, what's coming up. We're at about 389 subscribers, I think the last time I looked. I drew a muzzleloader deer tag for Utah. My son Andrew drew a muzzleloader deer tag. So those are the only 2 hunts I know for sure we're going to get to go on. I did put in for a cow elk tag and a doe antelope tag, but I haven't heard yet if I drew or not. I will try and buy an over-the-counter bull elk tag in July when those go on sale. So as we find out more and more about what we're going to get to hunt, I'll let you guys know, and obviously we'll do our best to video those hunts and have you come along with us. We're going to do some fishing coming up. In fact, I'm taking my boys fishing tomorrow, so hopefully we can hook into a few. I'd like to get a backpacking trip in this summer where we do a lot of fishing. My wife and I are going down to Zion's National Park and some of the surrounding area in southern Utah next week for our 25th anniversary. So we'll get some video of that too. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you hang with me. You know, I recognize I don't ask a lot for feedback on the kind of videos you like to watch. I guess I figure if you're watching this channel, you like outdoor videos. But if there's anything specific you'd like to see more of, let me know. It truly is humbling, guys, that anyone would watch these. I know the video quality is not the greatest. I'm certainly not the most photogenic guy out there. So it's really special to me that you guys enjoy these, that you get encouraged. And hopefully we can continue to do that. Last thing before I shut this down is I want to do the Minute on the Mountain. It's a real quick one. It's Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So I know right now the reality is a lot of you guys are facing tough stuff. It might be financial pressure from this COVID thing. It might be health issues. It might be relationship issues. Things that, you know, even though we're guys, even though we're men, are scary sometimes. So I just want to encourage you, if you're a believer, fear not. Be strong and courageous because God's with you wherever you go. I hope that gives you some encouragement. Hope it gives you the strength to just keep pressing forward and do what you know He's called you to do. Thanks so much for coming along, guys. If you've never subbed to the channel, do me a favor, please sub. If you've subbed but you haven't hit that notification bell, do me a favor, hit the notification bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. Probably starting with the next video, we'll start talking about entering the next giveaway, because when we hit 400 subscribers, we'll do another giveaway. Thanks, guys. Take care.